Hello from Ukraine and welcome to checkmydream.com. Today we're offering you to talk about such a delicate topic as seeing shit in a dream. One can call it shit, poop, feces, excrement, manure, dank, droppings, number two, whatever you wish, but as Shakespeare said, a rose in any other name would smell as sweet. Seeing feces in a dream can be quite disturbing, maybe sometimes make us even laugh. They may be disgusting or may just make us wonder what they mean. The majority of people who see any kind of feces in their dreams usually want to know whether it is a good or a bad sign. Of course, very few people consider seeing shit in a dream a pleasant image and of course find these dreams quite disturbing and think that they bring something bad. But usually in majority of cases dreaming about poop usually is a good sign, promising profit increase, maybe getting some promotion, increase of your financial well-being. There may be even some big family holiday coming, there may be an increase or replenishment in your family. It is even very good if you not only saw the shit in your dream but managed to clean it up with your own hands or maybe with a rag. What did Miller, one of the most popular dream interpreters, said about seeing poop in one's dreams? He considered it mostly a positive symbol, bringing financial profit. He also considered that seeing shit in your dream is a sign that you will manage to finish a project that was considered not profitable at all or even promised to be a failure, and you will gain great profit from it. And Miller also thought that seeing excrement in your dream is a great sign for those involved in the service sphere. He considered that the person will be able to gain a good bargain and have some time for rest and will be able not to work for a while and devote time for himself. There really are not so many negative thoughts explaining dreams about seeing shit in your dream, and one of them is when you feel the extreme and unpleasant smell of poop in your dream. In this case, this may be a sign of your tensed relations with some people surrounding you. And if you happened to be looking for the source of the unpleasant smell of shit in your dream, this can be pointing to some person who is interfering in your life or is trying to push you to make some decisions that would be profitable for you. And the dream books usually advise to stay away from such people and to communicate with them less. Seeing shit or manure in your dream usually promise great harvest for the farmers or for those involved in agricultural sphere. If a person is a businessman and he invested in something and saw a dream about shit, he may be sure that he will get great interest from his endeavor. Some dream books think that you very suddenly saw the shit in your dream and were quite surprised. This can be showing that you do not have enough willpower and you are usually relying on the opinion of other people when making some decisions, and the interpreters advise getting rid of this habit and taking decisions considering your own point of view. If in your dream you happen to throw breath away in different directions, this can be a sign that you may get some unpleasant news soon. If in your dream you happen to get bird droppings on your head, this is a great sign promising some interesting news or very unexpected profit or success coming to you. When we are talking about animal feces, the dream books are usually positive. Such plots promise great investments, gaining financial profit, or just good new projects that might appear in your life. But when we are talking about human feces, the dream books usually give ambiguous interpretations. On the one hand, seeing excrement in your dream may be a symbol of quarrels and misunderstandings with people who surround you. On the other hand, seeing shit in your dream can promise you gaining a good profit, sometimes even with the help of people who you consider your rivals. There is another negative dream about seeing shit in your dream. For example, if the person is really ill and in his dream he happened to bring his feces and urine for analysis, this is a sign of bad news and possible financial loss. Some interpreters think that if you happened to clean shit in your dream, this can be a sign that you are dependent on some person in your life, and you may even find out who it is if there was some other character present in your dream plot. This would be the one who the dream is giving you a hint about. Miller also thinks that if you happen to flush the shit in the toilet, this is a sign of getting a promised rest. If you happened to smell the shit in your dream, but it was not unpleasant or disgusting at all, and you just felt it, this can be a symbol that you will get acquainted with a philanthropist or with a secret admirer. Let's not even imagine such plots, but nevertheless, the interpreters give explanations about seeing feces in your mouth. This plot can have ambiguous explanations. On the one hand, this may show that the person can earn a lot of money thanks to his eloquence. On the other hand, this can be a symbol of the person's greediness and that he is not able to keep secrets. For example, if an unmarried girl happened to see a pile of shit on her bed and if she had to clean this all up, this is a sign that she will get married soon, but the person will turn to be quite unclean, either physically or morally. If in your dream you happen to see really a lot of shit, you can expect a lot of money, great winning, or maybe some inheritance. But at the same time, if you had to clean up all this shit in your dream, this may mean that there will be an opponent, maybe there will be other heirs who would like to have a part or the whole of this inheritance, or there may be a lot of taxes that you will have to pay for this financial gain. If in your dream you happen to clean up shit and you were completely disgusted by the terrible smell, this can be a sign that you will have to give a report for illegally gained material wealth. It is considered a good sign if you try to clean up or even scratch up the shit in your dream, but you didn't manage to clean it up. In this case, this dream plot means that you will be able to get acquainted with the right people who will help you gain great material wealth. If you or another person was cleaning up shit after some animal, this can predict a visit of an old friend or a return of an old debt that you might not have expected already. The worse the smell of feces in your dream was, the more ill wishers there will be around you. We may be talking about jealous colleagues, ill wishers at work, or even a dishonest partner or a rival in business or in personal life. Some interpreters consider that it is a good sign when you flush the shit in the toilet in your dream, and the more shit you manage to flush, the better acquisition you will be able to make. And if you were trying to pick up feces in your dream, this is also a good sign of financial profit and gaining help from other people. If in your dream you paid attention that you happened to get dirty or smeared up with feces in your dream, this is a great sign promising that you will get rich quite quickly in waking life. If in your dream you know for sure that there is shit somewhere, but you cannot see it, this is a sign that you're worried about other person's interference into your life or trying to influence you too much. Some interpreters consider that if there were some stool failures in your dream, this is also a sign of failures, obstacles and problems in your waking life. And if, as an example, you saw that the stool was watery in a dream, this can mean that your project or work will not be estimated as you expected. The interpreters consider that people of conservative nature may usually see dreams about constipation. If, for example, you happened to make number 2 in a place that was inconvenient for you, this means that your expert opinion or you're trying to help or support someone will be absolutely rejected. The state of shit also plays quite an important role in understanding our dreams, and if you saw fresh shit in your dream, this can be a symbol that you are completely satisfied with your life and everything is going on smoothly and you do not want to change anything. But if you happened to see dry turd, this can show that there are some obstacles in your life and you feel that you are stuck like a squirrel in a wheel and everything is going on and on without moving forward, and you understand unconsciously that something needs to be changed for you to be able to move forward and develop. If you happen to see baby poop in your dream, this plot can have several explanations. One of them is that maybe time has come to pass your experience to younger generations, or you may need to share your experience with the colleagues at work. For some people, it may be an indication that you would really like to care for someone. If a woman sees baby poop in her dreams, this can be a precursor of her coming pregnancy. By the way, there is a video on our channel that explains which kinds of dreams can be a precursor of coming pregnancy or can be a sign that the woman has already got pregnant. We will share a link in the video description. Sometimes in his dream the person may realize that he sees his own feces. In this case, this image can be a symbol of his internal phobias that may be coming from childhood traumas that the person may not even realize. And the psychologists and dream interpreters advise working on these problems and getting rid of these fears, because otherwise the person will not be able to make the right decisions. If someone happens to wash his clothes that were stained with poop, this can be a sign that the person will find himself in the center of scandal or gossip. If you happen to wipe your own shit in a dream, this is a symbol that you should think about your past. There may be a person in your life who knows some information about you that he can be using against you, and it is better if you find out who this person is. Liquid baby stools in a dream can be a warning about your friend's betrayal, which will be quite unexpected and of course quite unpleasant for you. Such an unpleasant image as involuntary defecation in a dream is a sign of losses or loss of wealth. If in your dream you happened to fall into shit or roll in it, this is a sign that in your life that there is a situation that has not been solved for a long time already and which really requires your attention. If in your dream plot you saw one of your relatives or family members defecating, this is a symbol of internal psychological conflicts, quarrels within the family or conflicts with one of these people. If you try to smear some other person with shit in your dream, this means you will get into an uncomfortable situation, but you will be the only one to blame for this, because you will get there because of your own fault. Many people are asking one of the most popular questions, whether shit in dreams means money. I guess we have already almost fully answered these questions. Almost all dreams containing shit and dung and manure, they really bring us great profit, good acquisitions or financial investments. By the way, the same as when you're stepping into poop in waking life, this is also a great sign promising money. We have already experienced this a number of times. But if in your dream you happen to slip on feces, this is not a good sign promising unprofitable investments or money loss or very bad acquisition, so be careful. Our dreams can give us a lot of hints, and for example, if you saw that a turd was floating in the water, this means that money acquisition will be somehow connected with the water element. But at the same time, if you were swimming in feces and happened to choke on them, this is a bad sign promising bad financial investments and money loss. If in your dream you saw a mountain of shit and you were literally standing on it, you can expect extra great profit in your waking life. So this is a great dream and you should be waiting for money coming. But if you saw some insects or worms in the feces, you should be careful, because someone might be trying to get advantage of you or deprive you of your finances or use you in his own selfish purposes. If in your dream you saw poop in the toilet, this is also a symbol of good gain, but it will not come out of nowhere. This means you will have to work hard in order to gain this money. And when we're talking about seeing poop in the toilet, we are usually talking about one-time reward. But if you saw shit or excrement near the toilet on the floor, this means that money will come quite easily for you. It may be even some unexpected wind. If in your dream you saw such an unpleasant image as seeing shit on your bed, this can be a symbol of getting a sponsor or supporter who will support all your endeavors or all your ideas. Besides that, this can be a symbol of getting a romantic admirer, but unfortunately your relations will not last long. By the way, this dream reminded me of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. I do not even know why. If in your dream there was poop absolutely everywhere, this is a symbol of great wealth, and the most pleasant thing is that you will not have to put any efforts for this. The money will come just on its own to you. Stepping on defecations or smearing your clothes with it can be a symbol of getting your salary raised or just receiving a one-time bonus at work. If in a dream for some reason you happen to examine your own pile of shit, this is a sign that you should hurry up using your experience in order to gain other people's respect. But if you do not do it right now, later you will not manage to prove anything to anyone. Dream about eating shit is a bad sign, warning that you might find yourself in a vile situation or taking part in some disgusting endeavor, which will leave you with very unpleasant feelings after that. Besides that, if you or someone else happens to eat crap in a dream, this is a sign of negativity coming from people who are very close to you in waking life. if in your dream you were just walking on crab, this plot may be a warning that someone close to you might steal something from you, so please be careful with your belongings. Seeing a bucket full of liquid poo in your dream is a warning about possible shame. If you had a mouthful of shit in your dream, this can be a sign of serious illness involving. If you saw an excrement pit, this may be a warning about some kind of humiliation. Well, I hope we were able to give you quite detailed explanations of such a delicate topic, but as you understand, there are a number of possible plots about feces, dung and manure seen in your dream, and you will find more interesting topics on our website checkmydream.com, so please visit, share your dreams and opinions. And for now, thank you for watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and we wish you a good day. And for those of you who are attentive and like gardening, maybe you have noticed tomatoes behind my bag. These really are small tomatoes. I will even show you my little guys, and maybe later on, hopefully, fingers crossed, I will show them later on when they get ripe and big. Here it is, my very tiny tomato, and I'm trying to grow it on the balcony. Further on I will give you the insight on how they are doing.